Lukas, what are kind of the emotions, your final home game tomorrow?
It's kind of hasn't really set in yet. I'm still in the mental loop of, game, practice, game. But I'm sure it's going to hit me when the lights are on tomorrow.
What has the last couple of years here and playing in this arena and stuff meant to you?
It's meant a lot, going from playing in Barnes in Fort Scott, Kansas to, Extra Mile Arena in front of thousands. It was honestly exhilarating, and it's an addicting feeling, playing in front of all those people and, just playing a game that I love. It's so much fun.
You think back to having to, email the JUCO coach just to ask for a tryout and where you've gone. How do you look at your basketball journey here?
I don't know. I love it. It's my story. It's my own personal story. Out of high school, Washburn. I was going to go to Washburn, but they ended up denying me. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try the JUCO route. And I got to say thank you to Washburn for denying me, because I'd rather be here than,
Is that an academic thing, or what deny you?
Basketball-wise,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
Were you originally committed there or something?
No, I just wanted to go there because I had some few friends that went there, and I was like,
okay.
that'd be fun. But
you didn't think you were good enough?
I guess not. Yeah.
You're good enough for a D1.
right.
How do you kind of look at what you were able to do here? I don't know what your goals were when you came here in terms of personal or team stuff, but how do you look at for the day you got here and your kind of goals to where you're at?
I came in a weird time, during COVID time, so, I didn't really expect all that happened, playing in empty arenas to now where it seems like it's back to normal. I really had no expectations or anything like that. I just wanted to be able to contribute as much as I could to the team, and I feel like, I've tried my hardest definitely to do that. So yeah, hopefully that's what my resume says.
You got an extra. You traded the empty arenas though for an extra year.
Yeah.
You mentioned how crazy all that is. What was it like to get this extra bonus year and be able to have another year with the crowd and living in Boise and just continuing to develop your game?
It was good. Honestly, it was really good. It would have kind of stunk if I did the empty arena year and then the next year we still had the quarantine weird games. So this third year it was really nice to have just a nice normal year. No delays or anything like that. It was just a good year.
You start the season as a starter. A couple games in, they make the switch, and you're fighting for playing time. What has this year been like for you? Probably in a perfect world, you would have started every game and been all conference, and whatever.
Yeah.
How have you kind of looked at this year?
Really, it's been like a huge growth point for my life. Definitely had those dreams and aspirations to be 30-point per game scorer and stuff like that, but. Sometimes life doesn't roll that way, and you kind of got to accept it. And I had some deep days that kind of were frustrating and very frustrating. But that's really when you find yourself as a person. And I'm really excited for my future beyond here and everything like that, because I just know who I am, and I'm excited to keep going.
Leon says he still thinks your trajectory in basketball is going up, but do you have goals of trying to continue playing?
Of course, yeah. I'd love to keep playing. Like I told you, playing in front of thousands of people in Extra Mile is addicting. I want to keep going as long as I can.
Have you thought at all what that might look like, or how that's going to go, or are you just trying to get through the season first, or in terms of overseas or an agent, or what leagues are possible, or what?
I sent emails out one time, so I might just do that again. I might just take the same route. Honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I just got a feeling that it's going to work out for me.
What has it meant to you these last couple of games to finally be able to contribute a little more?
It was great. Finally, it's a little frustrating when you're trying your hardest and it's not really producing, but finally just kind of relax a little bit and let the game flow out of you.
How tough was getting past the other night and just losing that game in overtime, and then with San Diego State coming back and winning, and now winning the conference is going to be really tough. What's the mental state of the team, I guess?
It was tough, but like Coach Rice always says, so what, now what? It's over with. Can't change the past. Now all we can do is just focus on the future or the present.
How motivated? I know in terms of tomorrow's obviously a big game for a lot of reasons. I know you want to get back to the tournament again, obviously NCAA tournament. How are you guys looking at what the bubble and all that, and what you guys need to do here down the stretch?
Just focus on the next game, really. Just try to win the next game. That's all we're really focused on. Nothing. Can't worry about stuff too far in the future.
You guys obviously didn't have Marcus. Naj was limited. Tyson was in foul trouble last time you played down in San Diego.
Yeah.
How different is this team tomorrow going to be, the one facing San Diego State?
It's going to be a totally different team, like you said. It's going to be definitely a totally different team. So, I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm excited to see what happens.
Are you guys? Was that how long were you sad and pissed off about that game? Have you guys been able to kind of turn the page here? Because obviously you need, tomorrow's a big game, and you don't want to let the sadness of the last game linger. Has it been easy to flip the page, or?
Yeah, you as a competitor, you can't dwell on failures like that. You got to accept failures and move on, and try to, you think about it for a couple hours after the game, and hit that pillow and you forget all about it and you move on to the next one.
What do you make of the game tomorrow? Could be a sellout crowd and a big atmosphere, and you guys win. It probably puts you for sure in the tournament. I mean, obviously still a lot on the line.
Right, definitely. Hopefully it's a sellout crowd. That'll be a lot of fun for the last one. So yeah, we'll see.
And what kind of family, friends, you going to have making the trip for senior night tomorrow?
Just my mom and dad. They'll be there in the crowd. Everyone else couldn't make it, but they'll make it for later games.
How many games they probably make it up here to the arena here?
They probably made it up to 10 plus. They've come out quite a bit. They came out all over. They went to Charlotte last year, or Charleston last year, and Myrtle Beach this year. So they go all over the U.S. They love traveling.
What has that meant? We've talked a lot about your story, but what has that meant to have your parents be able to see you play at this level and be able to do the things you've done in front of them?
I just love the support by them. They're taking days off work to do. My dad retired early just to watch me play this year, so just the support by them is just amazing.
He really, if he had the extra year, he would have gone another year maybe?
Maybe. I think he was kind of done with work, but he used me as an excuse,
And one more about the game. Mensah obviously, kind of had his way with you guys last game. You in the championship did some things against him. How do you, what went wrong, I guess, in that last game? What was he able to do to kind of go off on you guys?
He hit all his free throws, and he was, lethal on the pick and roll, so hopefully we focus on that and take that away.
And do you feel like, there's more you guys can do? I mean, you feel like obviously if
100%.
you limit him a little more, you guys have a better chance to win.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, whenever someone's scoring 20 a game, that's not ideal, So yeah.
Is that block that you had on him one of your better individual moments or plays? You had a couple of them in that championship game. Is that, if there's one play that, from your career, is that one of the ones that you'll point to? Or?
Probably, yeah. It's in the championship game, so pretty important, So, yeah, probably that one.
And what would it mean to you to get back to March Madness again and maybe be a part of that team that wins the first ever game in the tournament for this school? I mean, you guys have a lot of, fans are a little disappointed in terms of the Mountain West and stuff, but you guys still have a lot to play for. I mean, what to be able to write your finish here, kind of in a storybook way, what would that mean to you?
That would mean a lot, man. Like last year, the loss really put a sour taste in my mouth in Portland, and all I really wanted to do was just come back and get a win in March Madness. It was honestly a magical time. I want to go back and enjoy it more.